Hi guys, hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and thank God tomorrow's Friday. I always say that, but you know what, this week, especially this week, I'm so appreciative for the upcoming weekend because yes, finally I do not have anything to do this weekend. My kids are done with their robotics. They had their competition last week Saturday and they did amazingly well. I'm so proud of those kids. You guys, I wish you could see them. They range from 11 to 13 years old and they are so dedicated. They're so into it. It absolutely blows my mind. These are our future engineers, technicians, whatever you want to call them. But this year they had to build a robot with the topic of off the grid, and they did fantastically well. They actually came in the semi-finals, and bear in mind these are kids that compete against high schoolers, so they did a fantastic job. And I actually had another video that I was supposed to put up tomorrow, but I finally got my Boxycharm, so I just wanted to do an unboxing on this because I watched quite a few videos and I haven't seen anybody unbox one of these, so it's quite exciting for me. But before I get into that, I just want to have a little story time with you guys. So as I said last week Saturday, my kids had their robotics competition, so we were literally there from 5:30 in the morning. The doors opened at 7, so we thought we'd get there early so we could grab our space and set up and, you know, be in the spot we want to be in. So anyway, everything worked out. So I came to around about 11 o'clock and I had to leave and come back home and take my eldest daughter to work. As soon as I left the competition, I got home and my phone went off. It was the teacher, my kid's teacher. And she just sent me a text message stating that Kaylin's not feeling well. So immediately I got anxious. It's like, I gotta get back, gotta take this child to work, gotta get back. And from there, the text kept on coming from her teacher. I'm like, oh my gosh. And if you're a parent, you know, when you're not with your kid and they're sick, your anxiety just goes through the roof. So I was trying my best to get there as soon as possible. So eventually when I dropped my daughter off at work, just before I dropped her off, I got a message from the teacher, and she told me that Kaylin was feeling lightheaded. She passed out. Then they called 911. Ambulance came. Her blood sugar was low. This has never ever happened to Kaylin. Never has she ever had an issue with her blood sugar. So when I dropped my daughter off at work, I ran into the store. I got some chocolate, and I rushed back to the college. So when we got back to the college, as soon as I saw my child, I just burst out crying. Well, I was crying from the time I heard the news because I'm like, just when I decided to leave, she decided to not feel well. And as soon as I saw her, I just hugged her. I cried, she cried, and eventually we let go of each other. Then as soon as I looked to my right, there's the 2 paramedics sitting there, and I went, so they tried to explain to me that she was so stressed out because Kaylin's the type of child, she's just an overachiever, you know. There's no better than getting an A or doing the best she can do. You know, failure is not an option for her. So the paramedic started talking, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I sat back and I listened to her, and I asked her, I said, but where are you from? She says, yes, your daughter asked me the same thing. Anyway, I am so-and-so, and I'm also from South Africa. Isn't that amazing how fate works? We were blown away. Now we started talking to each other in Afrikaans and going back and forth. Where are in South Africa? Where, how long you've been here? Where do you live? All this, and now we've backtracked from Kaylin, you know. But then we quickly caught ourselves and we got back to her. So she started taking her vitals again to see if she was okay, if her pressure had come back up and stuff like that. But that was the best thing. We actually got a connection to somebody else that's from where we are from. So that was absolutely an amazing thing. Then next minute, this was a small office, but then I don't I think he was in charge of the medical department, then you got the receptionist, then you get the police officer that comes in. So we back and forth talking about all the food from back home, what we miss from back home, and they are so engrossed in our conversation. They were so excited for us, and we were just talking about all these different types of foods. And then they said, no man, this cannot go on like that. We got to also come over for dinner at some point. So I'm like, whoa, we can't have all of you over at once, a few at a time, but she definitely comes over first. So we exchange numbers, and I think in about a week or so she'll stop by. So I definitely plan on treating her, because I know what it feels like to miss home. So I'm gonna cook up a big feast of all our food back home and just spoil her, to say, well, at least now she knows she has family. Yeah, so that was quite exciting for us. At least now we know somebody that's that's familiar with our culture, and that we know, because all the years we've been here, yes, we've had encounters with other people from South Africa, but they've literally been raised here. So at the end of the day, that was really touching. It's another family member we have, and we really look forward to that. So with that said, let's get into this. This is my favorite part, Boxycharm. You guys, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription of 20, with tax I'll round it off to $24. And you get full-size products in here. You get 5, and it always varies. But for me, as a person that has to buy cosmetics for 2 teenagers, it just works out perfectly, because you can actually, from what you get in here, you can actually see what's good on the market and what's not good. So let's get straight into this box. So if I look at this, I think I got variation number. I didn't even know they had so many variations. I don't know if you guys can see that, variation number 39. So it says After Dark. So when I look in here, the first thing I see is Tartiest Pro Glow. It's a high performance naturals liquid highlighter. So this is perfect, because you can actually test and see if you like the product. And if you do like the product, then you can always just go out. This is what it looks like. You can always just go out and just buy the full size and see if you like it or not. Oh wow, can you see? Look at that sheen. That is gorgeous. So that's the first one. And I'm shocked this box is even still closed like this, because my kids, the girls, they always like, oh wow, it dries so quick too. So that is really not bad. The next one we got is the iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss. You can get this, you can smell the mint. Wow. I wonder, I don't want to put this on now, because those things tend to burn a person. So that's quite, and this is a full size. Then I just got an Illuminati Beauty Blender. It's quite soft, it's not bad. It's nice and soft. And then the other thing I got was Touching Soul. It's a glossy skin balm. How pretty is this? This is so nice. It smells so good, you guys. It feels like a pudding. See what it feels like on the skin. Oh. It like just glides on the skin. This is so nice. And then one more thing that we do have as a palette. This excites me every month, because you don't know what you're getting Oh, this is a dose of colors. Marvelous mauves. Okay, don't come and clock me. It's mauves, your preference. Your choice. Pick it. Whatever you want to call it, call it. You guys, look how gorgeous this is. Wow. As usual, it comes with a brush. But that's so nice. Oh, Butchie the house. How nice that is. That is phenomenal. I wish you guys could feel this packaging. It's so heavy duty. It is absolutely gorgeous. You guys, all that, the dose of colors, this is a 5-pan matte eyeshadow, and that's already $32. The Touching Soul, the hydrating priming skin balm, $32, $64. The Illuminati cosmetic sponge is $21. How much is that? $64, $85. And then the Tarte, that's $104. And then the lip gloss is $25. That's close to $140, and you're only paying $25 or $24 a month. That is absolutely fantastic. I would recommend anybody, and I believe every 3rd month you get the Boxy Luxe. That's the bigger box, and you pay an excess of, I think it's $24, but it is absolutely well worth the price. But okay, before we get into the next one, I was being a bit shady, but not that much shade. I just want to see for myself the difference. And what I'm talking about is the Wet n Wild palette. There was a big controversy with James Charles in regard to this palette because he felt that they copied his palette. I have the James Charles palette, which was gifted to me. So after his whole controversy, I didn't want to be rude and destroy it or give it away, because at the end of the day, it was not my money. So I just handed it down to my daughter, and she uses it. So I haven't, this is the first time I'm opening it, so we're gonna see. You know what? It actually feels the same as the James. It's somehow the other. That's the James Charles by Morphe, and this is the Wet n Wild. So as you can see, the James Charles palette my daughter uses. That's the James Charles palette. And then we get the Wet n Wild. I know the light is shining. Let me just rip this plastic off. Okay, so why do they seal these things? Okay, there you go. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it does seem very similar. Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. But at the end of the day, as I said to you guys, I have 2 teenagers to buy for. The James Charles palette is what, $39, and this one I only paid $19.99. So basically I can get 2 of these for 1 of those. So hats off. So, oh my gosh, it's so, this feels so nice. It really does feel nice. You know what, at the end of the day, I am no beauty guru, so I'm not going to sit here and show you all the different colors and swatches and stuff like that, because that is not my department. I'm just coming from the perspective of pricing wise and how I have 2 daughters to buy for. So this seems well worth the price. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with this packaging. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So I love it. If it's gonna save me money, I love it. And there doesn't seem to be anything, I mean, all the colors are here, and maybe I should let my daughter test it out and see how she feels, because at the end of the day, my girls do not wear this out, you know, in public. It's just mainly as a hobby for my 13-year-old, and personally, my 17-year-old does not wear makeup outside. She'll just do it inside. She'll take a picture, put it on Instagram or Snapchat or wherever, and that's it. But she would never wear it on the outside, but she does go all out for eyeliner and a lipstick. So with that said, I would highly suggest, like, if you have multiple kids to buy for, and I mean, the packaging is absolutely beautiful, don't get me wrong, it is gorgeous, opposed to maybe paying the extra for the James Charles and the Morphe, but I'm gonna save my coin, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually, excuse me, get another one for the other daughter. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe down below, ring the notification bell, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and comment whatever you need to comment. But as I say, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to personally take this weekend and just sleep. That's all I need is sleep, because I am tired of driving. I'm tired of running kids to this program and that program and this thing. I'm tired. So that's all I'm going to do this weekend, and probably just spend quality time with all of them in our house, catch up on movies and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, so you'll be notified each time I upload. And this is just an inside joke for somebody, and that person knows who she is. I hope you like the intro. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.